Ladies and gentlemen, Vikings, Northgard from Shiro Games. This game is out for quite some time. Well, not exactly. The game was put on Steam in early access something like 2 years ago. As one of not many other games in early access, this actually found its way to the end, to the final stage, to version 1.0. Let's look at that, shall we? So far, I played this game for 40 hours, mainly story mode on extreme difficulty, which would take maybe 30 hours on normal, but I'm an asshole. Story mode is okay, not a huge thing. It ends like maybe there will be some more content for story, but it rather means you can play more skirmish or multiplayer, which will take a hell of your time, believe me. Oh, believe me. I can tell there is a big diversity which was figured out in a great way. The game is based on a Nordic life about Vikings. Fans of Vikings TV series might like this a bit more than others, just a little bit. So, thanks to that fact, it is about Vikings. You can take some unique traits and place them to many different clans, which makes things at the same time a bit easier. You do not have to design more nations, look of their people, or buildings and stuff. Clans are rather similar. It is still one nation, or okay, Denmark, Norway, Sweden mainly, or Scottish, Picts. No. Sorry. Those are Celtic nations. All right, some buildings and troops are different, or they are only in a particular clan. Then you have lore, where you can get some really helpful improvements for your clan, and every clan has some unique kinds of lore. Few of them. For example, the clan of the boar has lore Hearthstone, which can reduce firewood consumption during winter by 50%. Oh, and when we mention this lore, there are also fame bonuses that are for every clan, also exclusive. And the maximum fame bonus in this boar clan will give you massively reduced winter penalty by 70% for food and 30% for wood, which always helps, especially in combination with previous bonuses in this clan, which makes winter, well, winter is suddenly not such a big deal. Furthermore, there is another trait in skirmish mode. When you get enough points by slaying your foes, you can choose some of the military paths and later improve it twice again, in order to get better bonuses, of course. You start with a small piece of land. You have just a town hall and 3 villagers with a certain hero, which comes with some other units or bonuses, depending on what clan you choose. You have to build a woodcutter's lodge, a scout's camp, and later with 5 population a house. So you will not stop population grow, which speed can be increased with happiness. Happiness can be obtained by several clan bonuses, or by getting brewers or skulls, or by colonizing other areas of map. Very important thing, once you build a scout's camp, you can train a scout and explore other areas. Only after you explore these areas, you can capture. You have to think what to capture, because capturing areas costs you food, which is good to have for winter. With one particular clan, you can capture other places for money. Most of the clans have it for food. Some areas contain a source of food, bonus for chopping wood, iron for units improvement, or stone for buildings improvement. Or bonuses for attack power, or they are just enemies, and killing them and capturing these areas gives you fame and some of the non-renewable resources. So basically, you're trying to grow, but sometimes you have to think if you should rather wait after winter or try it anyway and then suffer. You don't have enough wood, and you build some buildings, people are freezing, and they're not happy about it. You have no food because you colonized some area. People are surprisingly, again, pretty furious about it. Or no money. Buildings can start burn. You could say the maintenance of buildings with no money is like, let's say, well, like a carpenter that is blind, and hey, suddenly you got money, so he is healed because he took his hammer and saw. Humor. Now, where was I? Oh, so you're trying to grow despite the events like rat attacks on your food or winter with blizzard, earthquake, and on and. Oh, wait, that might be all. No, there's actually more. To expand in your clan, you will need defense towers, soldiers for defending and attacking other areas of or clans. One day, you win. That's about basics of the game. I consider this as a good thing to first mention, sometimes. I mainly played. Sorry, mainly. Or, okay, I mainly played story part and then a few skirmish games. Which took 40 hours of my time, and it was a pretty well spent time. It was a challenge. Some missions I had to restart several times before I discovered how to play it properly. Growing your clan, getting enough resources, surviving winters, and preparing for battles. The story mode was fine, sometimes funny, especially descriptions of units are amusing. Story has no voiceover, but that's not such a strategy, tragedy. First, I was like, just one upgrade for units or buildings is not enough. But in that case, it might be too difficult, because everything will be much worse. Or in the other case, it might be too easy. So this is kind of balanced. I would rather see that the buildings will have some more cognitive science for every clan, or bigger difference from original building level to upgraded one. And not just different color of the roof. Maybe more possibilities after upgrade or some functions available after certain upgrades in some of your buildings. There are usually not that big numbers of stone to improve everything, and it is not always that important. There are alternatives. Just in some cases, the game or your clan will force you to improve your house or town hall. Because the people want that after time. They want a change. I have to hand it to people of my clan that improved town hall is something handy though. Also, I like the music. Not awesome, not bad, fine. However, there is not many tracks in this soundtrack. You will keep listening to a few songs all the time, over and over again. I don't know, I had feeling like there are just 4 tracks or so. First hours I was like, nice. But when you play the game for a few hours in a row and as a bonus you can't succeed at something, some songs can become a bit annoying. So I would appreciate more songs, really. What you can listen now is not bad, nevertheless more would be better. What can we expect later? More content? That would be good. Or bad? Some things were recently added by updates and for free. Some buildings and units. Cool. However, now you can buy 2 additional clans, which would be slightly okay if you would have some more story modes with them or some more content. But you have just another clan. This mercantile move to earn some bonus money is nothing new in video game industry. I've seen it, for example, in Age of Empires 2 HD edition. But hey, you had 2 more nations and a campaign. So there is more guaranteed time you will spend with this. So you can more or less say this will pay off, and it was true. At least in my case, if you focus on multiplayer only, then this is not convenient for you. At least in Age of Empires 2 HD, you did not have to buy it in order to play for some of the DLC nations. Later, there was this option to have randomly selected nations, a nation from DLCs. You couldn't choose some exact nation, but better than nothing. It's for free in the end. You will never need to buy it. Then there was Stronghold Crusader 2, where you could buy a DLC with 2 new AI lords and some skirmish trails. Not a thing to really use in multiplayer, it was rather for single player people. Every DLC could give you something about 20 hours maybe? Depends. However, when you think about it, these skirmish trails were just more than 10 maps with no story. It was a challenge in some way and more gameplay. I have to say that in Stronghold Crusader 2 and in Northgard, are these DLCs just a way from developers to earn some extra money? They do not want much. Each DLC costs something about $5 or less than €5. Still, in Stronghold Crusader 2 you will get more for the same price. It was better thought through. In Northgard, buying these DLCs is rather pure donation to developers. In the end, I would rather see these additions to games in both games, or in every game for free. It is a trend today. Trend how to earn more. But I do not agree with that. I understand that both developers might be in some issue with money, so they need somehow earn more for other development. But this is not the best way though. At least add some story content or maybe something like skirmish trail. This is not enough, even for just $5. In Stronghold you ask yourself this question: should I buy it? Why? In Stronghold it was partly the nostalgia of previous Stronghold games. Here in Northgard, where you have no common history, suddenly you have a possibility to buy one more clan. Just fun. No other story, or I don't know, maybe this is only my problem because, well, I like multiplayer games, but I always rather reach for personal experience you can get in single player games. Like Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice, for example. Oh my, that's a game. That's gonna leave a mark for a few weeks, truly. And back to Northgard. So I'm not, but even if I would be rather for multiplayer part of games, what will I have from this? Just a clan. Oh, come on. This is like an FPS game paying for more maps. What the... I disagree. In case developers are now in a big need of money... Okay. If you won't count my last moments of criticizing about DLCs, this is a fair game. Can't say what will happen later. Right now the game is in a good shape. It can be only better, who knows. Maybe there will be some more story content, maybe for free. This game costs $30 on Steam. If you're looking for some RTS action, this is something for you. I enjoyed my time here, maybe you will too. Write me in the comments how you like the game or this video. Thanks for your time, I will see you next time.